Today we're looking at the reasons to build a new house versus buying an existing property. Alright, the first reason that you would go for a new property rather than buying an existing one is that you get a brand new home. No one else has been sleeping in those bedrooms, no one else has sat on those toilet seats, well maybe apart from the contractors. Anyway, put that out of your mind. You will be getting a fresh home that has not had anyone else in it. And that's got a lot of attractive features to it. Also, you'll be able to design the property, so it will be your floor plan, your layout, your special features. So you can put together the design of a home exactly that will suit you and your preferred lifestyle. Those are all great benefits and something that you won't get if you purchase an existing home. You'll have to put up with what someone else wanted, someone else's dream. So those are good points for getting started. As well as designing your own dream, you get to pick the location within your estate. So if you're someone who wants to be at the back of a cul-de-sac, if you get in early on those lot selections, you can pick that block. Or maybe if you want to be in the center of the street, you can choose that off the selection of blocks. So you would not always have that when you're purchasing an existing suburb. You need to fit in with what is available on the market at that time. So that is a pro of building the new house. You will also be getting a lower maintenance property when you build new. So the fit out of the property will be brand new. So you'll have fresh carpet, fresh paint, the lights will all be new, and the light fittings, the window treatments, your hot water system, your stove. So they will all give you a good life cycle before you have to start spending money on repairs and maintenance. By contrast, when you buy an existing home, it's traditional for at least one major appliance to die within the first year of ownership. So just bear that in mind. Alright, you will actually save a bit of money on stamp duty if you build rather than buy. The reason is that the stamp duty is applied to the whole purchase price if you buy an existing house. So for example, if you buy a $600,000 existing house, you're going to pay around $23,000 of stamp duty. But on the other hand, if you buy a block of $300,000 and build a $300,000 house on it, still the same total cost, but you'll only pay stamp duty on the block itself, not on the construction cost. So stamp duty on $300,000 is about $9,000. So $23,000 for a $600,000 house existing versus $9,000 for buying the $300,000 block, about a $14,000 savings there. Bear in mind, if you had a first home buyer position, then you are exempt from stamp duty up to $430,000. So that's something else to put in your consideration. But if you're purchasing your second or later home, there is some stamp duty savings from constructing rather than buying an existing house. Talking of money, with your first homeowner's grant, you will get a much higher first homeowner's grant for a new property. So when you are building new, you're eligible for a $10,000 first homeowner's grant, versus when you are buying an existing property, the first homeowner's grant is only $3,000. So there's an additional $7,000 or so available to you there. So perhaps if you're very tight on your deposit, then maybe constructing a new home will be a more affordable proposition for you. So those are the main reasons for building rather than buying existing.